From the outside looking in, Alexa Buccieri and Jay Blevins were in love. They met working together at a restaurant in Louisville.
Everybody loved him. He was a very likable guy, had tons of friends.
And he was great with her 2 daughters.
They came to trust this man. They called him daddy. You know, they loved him.
After dating for about 2 years, they learned they'd be having a child of their own.
When Isaiah was born, he was just an amazing father.
But Alexa soon learned that appearances can be deceiving. In March, a month after Jay proposed, Alexa says she received alarming phone calls about her fiancé, something about fraud charges and identity theft. She says Jay explained it away.
He was handling it and it was no big deal and everything was going to be fine.
But about a week later, April Fool's Day no less, he was gone, leaving behind...
He looks exactly like Jay.
...their 8-month-old son. Since then, Alexa has learned a lot about Jay Blevins.
Literally everything that he said to me for the entire 3 years we were together was a lie.
For instance,
he was one of my best friends. I just want to know why he would choose to do it to his own brother.
This is the real Jay Blevins. The man Alexa thought she knew is actually his brother, 41-year-old Benjamin Blevins.
He was pretty much treating my credit and my identity as a free-for-all and was trying to get everything he can.
Even family members are not immune to the scam artist who has taken out $40,000 in his brother's name. The real Jay Blevins lives in East Tennessee. We spoke to him via Skype.
He's done this to so many people. He's hurt so many families. He needs to be stopped.
WDRB dug up records that show Benjamin Blevins' criminal past started in North Carolina in 1996 when he was 20. Over several years, he racked up more than a dozen charges for writing worthless checks and forgery. Each time, he got off on probation. But in Tennessee in 2007, he pleaded guilty to several charges of forgery and attempted money laundering. In 2009, it was time to face his sentence, 3 years in prison. But he never made it to the jailhouse.
They woke up one morning and he left a note saying, I can't go to jail. I'm sorry. They said he packed everything up, left in the middle of the night, left them a note, and that's it. No one knew where he went.
That was the summer of 2009 when Benjamin Blevins moved to Louisville as Jay Blevins.
It's going to be a tourist attraction.
WDRB interviewed him in March 2015. He was the co-owner of Derby City Spirits, and we visited there again in September when it was shut down for illegally making alcohol. LMPD is investigating several complaints against him, claims of theft by deception and theft of identity. Police say customers at Derby City Spirits claim Blevins pocketed their money. They paid to rent out space there, but never received services. And it turns out, he's still not finished scamming Alexa.
And he also debited my bank account for $1,500 last week, which was more than all of the money that I had left.
He took $1,500 out of your bank account?
Alexa had dreams of spending the rest of her life with him, and it turns out she's not the only one. She's learned he scammed other women and abandoned 2 other children.
He has done exactly the same thing he did to me, to other families. He's apparently been conning people for about 20 years now.
Benjamin Blevins is on the run again.
I have no idea where he is. I wish I knew where he was.
From logging into his email account, she believes he's out west somewhere, and she has a message for him.
I would want him to know that I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that he gets caught, because he needs to pay for the things that he's done.
A master of appearances.
He's not going to stop. He'll never stop.
Now has disappeared.
He keeps getting to just run away and not face the things that he's done.